whipping in the wind, looking majestic at half-staff.
Governor Pawlenty made the order in honor of Patriot Day, calling the U.S. the greatest nation on earth. And tonight, a musical tribute for the victims of 9/11.
Fox 9's Rob Olson joining us live now at Lake Harriet, and I'm guessing we can hear you this time, Rob.
Yeah, we can. You know, a bad microphone cable may make you mad on other nights, but I tell you what, and tonight in the context of the event that we're covering, it really kind of puts it in perspective. We'll take a bad microphone cable any night. It is no big deal compared to, of course, what we're talking about, 9/11. Cleaning up here at Lake Harriet, one of two events we covered tonight, two sides of the 9/11 coin. In one instance, a group who says we should never forget what happened, and another group who says we should never forget to ask questions about what happened. But to those many who turned out for this memorial tonight, of course, it is much, much more than just a one night and we're done. A lot of those people, by the way, that showed up to watch that film tonight, many of them say that, you know, there are a lot of people who get into conspiracy theories. There are many who say, though, that we should just keep asking questions and finding out really if there are people who still, to this day, should be held accountable for what happened 6 years ago.
having to live in cars and in other people's
It
houses.
was living hell. That's why I went to Florida.
Living hell.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, sleeping in the snow, sleeping in snowy weather in a vehicle on cinder blocks at Richie's house, sleeping with no blanket. I think I had one blanket and one pillow. It's ice cold outside. That's when I said, well, I got to go down to Florida or something now. Sleeping in the snow. Out in the woods, sleeping on the ground in the snow.
You must have been frozen.
I was frozen, man, yeah. I still got marks from my toes are blue to this day. The bottom of my feet are blue. This is probably why I even got my hands like this today. I don't know. My hands are, as you can see, they're like they're frostbite looking. Mm-hmm.
And how were the other...
I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need someone help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong?
La gola può resistere a una lancia.
Non importa quale arma si usi, il nostro corpo può resisterle tutte. Usare una lancia per ferire la gola è una prova del Qigong. Si raccoglie il Qi nella gola, prevenendo così che sia danneggiata dall'attacco.
They're getting shocks off his arm, and now they're on the right settings, but the needle still isn't moving. DJ says it isn't electricity, it's Catherine Cook, CEO of the Mind Science Foundation in Texas.
Like you can touch me, like this, it's nothing, okay? It's my burn. Just like this.
For our sound recordist, it was also a shocker. He then took our newspaper outside and showed us how Qi can also be used to set things on fire.